Welcome again. It's Thursday at 1 o'clock, and it is.
Opposite Saxes.
And it's also clearance sale time.
That's something I would say, not you. That's
Everywhere.
my area.
Everywhere we start talking, what are we going to talk about now? Every time you open up your computer, every time you open up your mail, every time you turn on the TV, it's nothing but clearance, clearance, clearance.
Well, first it was holiday and Christmas, and now they got to get rid of the old to bring in the new. Even though they don't have a lot of anything.
But this year was kind of interesting because the supply chain
was
so bad that a lot of the stores were so understocked. And now you say you got a clearance sale.
For those that they have.
But I have a feeling it's like cyclical. Everybody expects it. And January traditionally has been white sales.
White sales and towels.
Yeah, appliances, towels, bedding, all that kind of stuff. And if you did it last year and the year before and the year before, you might as well do it again this year. There may not be as much to choose from. That's why everybody is running into the stores, the department stores, the malls, the big box stores. They're grabbing everything they can get their hands on.
The only thing is, and this is where if you're not in retail or haven't been in retail as a professional, you don't really understand it all or realize it's happening. But a lot of these stores, they make it seem like you're getting such an incredible deal. And a lot of times you are. However, there are those times where you're not, because what they're doing is they're marking it up so much more than it should be, so that they're still, believe me, these stores are still making money, even if they're slashing at 80%.
Yeah, well, the old phrase is let the buyer beware. But, I've said that over the years about outlet malls. The outlet malls, the concept about the outlet mall always seemed to me to be that the manufacturers would open up an outlet store and they would sell all the goods that they just couldn't sell in the retail stores and put it in the outlet stores. But now the outlet stores for the manufacturers, like luggage, the luggage stores, you can go into a department store in your local mall sometimes and get a better deal on a set of luggage than you do in that manufacturer's outlet store.
Sometimes that is true. It used to be when outlet stores first came on the scene, there were deals.
Sure.
Unbelievable deals. Now,
sometimes it was some no. Maybe it was a set of 6 pieces in the luggage, and one of them was missing.
Yeah.
So it was in the outlet store.
Yeah. But it's changed a lot. Since you and I know outlet stores.
The outlet stores are just another mall. And sometimes what you just said is if they want to get $40 for that item, what they do is they say it was, compare at 120.
Right.
And their price is 40. And you say, whoa, what a deal.
It was never 120. Yeah. Believe me.
The discount stores, I think, are that way. I always love to see the number where it says compare at, because that there was even the biggest, fanciest, regular price department stores probably never had that item at that price on their rack.
And what a lot of people don't realize is that there are stores like a Macy's, maybe a Dillard's, it depends, a much larger store, that at the end of the season, if they don't sell it, they are allowed, it's built into their contract, that they can send the merchandise back to the manufacturer. They're not eating it necessarily.
In the trade that was called buying on wheels, the department stores used to do that. They would go in and they would negotiate to buy those products with the understanding that at the end of the season, whatever was left goes out, because they want to fill their warehouse up with the new stuff. So the manufacturer, knowing that they were going to get this stuff back, they were negotiating with the discount stores and the outlet stores and all to say, all right, we're going to make you a deal. Whatever we get back, we're going to sell to you for, say, 30 cents on the dollar. So the manufacturer doesn't get stuck with it back in his warehouse. It's a game, folks.
It is a real game.
And you got to do your homework. That's why a lot of people Google a lot, very, very often, especially if it's something that, if it's a particular vacuum cleaner, you research and you find the vacuum cleaner, the brand, the features, the attachments and all that go with it, and you see it. And maybe you saw it in a store and it was one price. You Google it and there's somebody out there that's selling it for another $5 or $10 or $20 less.
Yeah.
As long as it is not an open box sale, or it is always got to be real careful to look for the word refurbished.
Seriously, yeah.
A lot of that with computers. You see a deal on a computer, you see this computer that's got all this memory and all these things built into it and it's, that it's been selling for $1,500 and you see it for $399 and all, but little fine print says refurbished.
Read the fine print, please.
Just like new.
Yeah, just like even I get some of these gift cards, in the mail for certain stores, and it's 30% off or 25% off anything in the store. But then I read the fine print on the bottom of the card. Well, it can't be used on this, that.
You can't use it on anything that's already on sale.
Well, no, and that's okay. I don't bother
that. Has to be off of a regular priced item.
But that's okay. That's all right.
Sometimes it's hard to find the regular priced items because the stores are.
You can. It's just that you have to read the fine print to know what you can and can't do. And if you're looking for something that is on sale, well, then don't use that gift card.
Well, just like one of my favorites is BOGO.
Oh, buy one, get one.
Buy one, get one. However, sometimes it's buy one, get one free, which means both of them are 50% off. But there's also that buy one, get one for 50% off. So you buy one at regular price, you get the second one for 50% off. Is that a real deal? Well, bottom line is you got 25% off of the total purchase.
It depends how much in love are you with those pieces? How much do you need them?
There was a time in our lives when a department store would have a 15% off sale. And people would stand in line to get in to save 15%.
How long ago was that?
No, I mean it.
That was a long time ago.
Marshall Fields. When Marshall Fields would have a 15% off sale in Chicago, they did a lot of business. Today, if it's take an additional 15% off of the 50% reduced price, like it says right there, up to 80% off. Well, you know that you ain't going to go into that store and find everything at 80% off.
Yeah.
It's a loss leader. There's probably a few items way over there in the corner on that table that are 80% off. But it was to get you into the store to buy a lot of stuff that's available for 20 or 30% off.
Right. That's why sometimes shopping with you is not as much of a pleasure as maybe the regular man. Because you know about it. So if I say, hey, look, this is on sale, you're like shaking your head. That's not to buy.
Oh, yeah. My calculator is always going.
Yeah. So I can't really.
That's where
I gotta be careful.
That's where that comes in, because I look at that item that's $39 now, and it said that the regular price was $250. And there is no manufacturer in the world that can produce anything that's going to retail for $250 and it's $39.
Right.
Because stores are not in business to lose money.
No.
So when you say that's a really good deal, they probably bought it for $10 and they're selling it for $39.
Yeah. But again, it depends how badly you want that piece, that item.
That's the bottom line. Is if you like it, if it fits, and all, whatever the price is, it doesn't even make any sense if you buy something that's a really cheap price and it doesn't fit or it doesn't look good, you're not going to wear it.
Yeah.
But if it's something that you see that's a pretty good price and it fits and looks good, you know,
We've gotten stuck on quite a few sale things in our lives.
Everybody
Where
will.
we all do. And it is aggravating because those sheets that are supposed to be so soft and so wonderful, and you go to use them, and after you use them 2 or 3 times, they've shrunk and they don't fit, or the elastic gives. Or they're like so wrinkly, you can't take sleeping on
There's a
them.
reason for everything.
Yeah, yeah. And then there's other times where I say, screw the sale. This is something I really want at either regular price or only 25% off or whatever. I really want this. I've been looking for it and I haven't been able to find it. And I will buy it whatever price it's at. Right?
Yeah.
You're not happy with that, but
I mean,
That's true.
that's a merchandising technique.
Yeah.
It's called a loss leader.
yeah.
It's like getting you in the grocery store because a gallon of milk is 79 cents
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
You know, how many people are going to walk in and pay 79 cents and walk out with 1 gallon of milk?
You're usually walking out with 10 more things.
Yeah, you know, at 50, 60, $70 worth of groceries, but that's what the store wants you to do. Same thing. I've said it before, is you open up the paper or there's an ad on TV or whatever that they have. Now you can get this car for only $99 down and $99 a month.
Give me a break.
And
There's nothing in that car.
And you go in there and they say, yeah, what the last one with that deal just was driven off the lot.
Come
But let me
on.
show you what else we have.
Or it's a stripped down, really stripped down car. I mean, but the ads for the cars is unbelievable lately. I mean, it's everywhere.
It's all about
Wow.
getting you in the door.
Jeez.
And all that's another reason why I think it's driven a lot of people away from the door and onto the computer. You might as well research it on the computer. You see a deal that's on the computer from that business. Now you get on the phone, you call the business and you say, the item that you have advertised on your website, is that available? And they say, oh, no, I'm sorry, it isn't. But you know
what? We had a friend 25 years ago, maybe as much as 30 years ago, David. And David never shopped for cars by going in. He knew the brand he wanted and the make he wanted, and he would just get on the phone. It would have been a computer today had he lived that as long, and he would have been online, but he would just call them and say, this is what I want. And they'd say, yeah, we have it. I'm coming, I'll pick it up.
I'll be there.
Because he didn't want to bother walking in and dealing with the salespeople and going through all that.
That was also the day that in stores or auto dealerships and businesses, there were people there that you did business with year after year after year.
Yeah,
my dad did the same thing. He used to lease his vehicles. If we were in business, he had a station wagon. He would call his salesman at the same dealership, and it's 2 years, the lease is up. I want the same car, the same model with the upgraded features and all.
But you can't do that anymore. You got to take whoever answers the phone or who's ever online with you,
or leave a message.
Yeah, or leave a message. That's just, it is what it is. But folks, have a wonderful time shopping. I'm not so sure we'll be out this year shopping. I think I shot my wad between other things that we've gotten.
Well, one thing, if you are out shopping, you really want to get something, you don't want to go to the stores, you can reach out to our good friend Nancy Plax, who is a jewelry designer. She designs rubbernecks jewelry. It shows it on the screen. That's her website. Go to the website. Take a look at some of the really cool stuff that she designs. She is everything. She's the designer. She's the merchandiser. She's the manufacturer. She makes all of these by hand.
Well, and they're all made with rubber bands.
Yep.
And this one.
She's wearing one right now.
And now, you didn't know it.
I didn't know it.
Nancy is coming out with earrings, and she's got pins.
All with rubber bands.
All with rubber bands. So yeah.
She's
really amazing.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Rubbernecksjewelry.com.
Yep. Check it out.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's got anything on clearance. She might, but.
No, I don't
you
think
know,
she needs to. I think it's gone as soon as she makes it.
But I can tell you one thing, it's different.
Yeah.
And whoever you're buying it for is gonna love you for it. So if you're out shopping for sales, fine. You find something really good, send us an email or something.
And let us know.
Yeah, tell us what it
Maybe
is.
we'll go there.
Don't keep it to yourself, share it, unless you walked off with the very last one. And then more power to you, and you win, we lose.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
See you next week.
See ya.
Bye.